Hey, welcome back to Acoustic Music and Things. I am David, and I was scrolling the internet the other day looking for reviews on this Spark Practice amp. I've been seeing a bunch of the Spark 40s pop up recently, just here locally, and I was looking into it for, again, just a little practice amp. And that obviously got me thinking, are these things any good for acoustic guitars? So I went down that rabbit hole and found one really good video, and if I find it again, I'll link it in the description below. And then I found another electric review. I think it was Mimi Sounds doing kind of a walkthrough of the Spark, and somebody commented kind of the same thing. Hey, is this any good for acoustic guitars? So I made a deal with somebody, and I have the opportunity to try it out and see, kind of what the thoughts are on it. Obviously, these are more designed for magnetic pickups, so I think that would probably sound a little bit better if you've got an acoustic guitar with a magnetic pickup. But majority of guitars come with a piezo style pickup, and really the only guitars that I have with the piezo style pickups are the Baggs Anthems, the LR Baggs, either the Anthem SL or I prefer the full Anthem. So what I just hooked this up, I'm running it guitar straight into the Spark 2 and using the mono output going directly into my Mackie board, which is going directly into the camera here. So one of the biggest upgrades to the Spark 2 is that it now includes a looper, and it has a little bit, 25% more power capacity, so a 50 watt versus the Spark 40. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to run through a couple of the presets, kind of let you hear how it sounds. I will mute the mic. And yeah, some of the presets obviously are, again, designed for electric guitars, but with this app, which is pretty cool, you can kind of scroll through and get to your different, mods and EQs and pedals, and you can tap them on, tap them off. Fairly intuitive, but I just kind of want to run through a couple of these. So we're going to start with the first preset, which is a clean preset, and then we'll move through the other 7. And what I'll do is play a little bit, and then the ones with a distortion, I'll probably just try and take that pedal off, see how it sounds just without the overdrive. So anyway, here's preset 1. So, as you can hear, it does have a little bit of that electric vibe going on, but with the vast majority and the amount of different presets that you can kind of play with this, I think you can actually get a really good sound. All right, let's move on to number 2. Spoon number 3. Now I'm just going to turn the drive off. All right, that was the tube drive that I just turned off, but it still has a ton of gain. Preset number 4. definitely kind of liking that one. It's got a little modulation, a lot of reverb. Kind of gives me that like Strymon style vibe. Yeah, not too bad. Let's get through the other ones, and I'll kind of give you a few more of my thoughts. All right, so you click the selector one time quickly to move from, you'll see a red light and a green light on the top under the presets. If you press and hold it for 2 seconds, it will save any of the changes that you made through the app or through on top of the unit. All right, here's preset 1 on the second side. Nice clean sound again, a little bit of reverb. Yeah, I actually really like that, and that's using what looks to be like their version of an orange amp on a clean setting. Again, I'm not going super deep into these. I'm just seeing what's here, and with the amount of tweakability that you have on these things, I'm sure you could dial in a pretty good sound. All right, here's preset 6. So obviously another kind of crunch rock style vibe. Again, good sound. Let's see if we turn the drive off. Not bad. Again, very usable in an acoustic setting. All right, here's preset number 7. Sounds, it's fun, but it sounds weird hearing distortion coming while playing an electric guitar. But, you know, it's like a... Okay, not gonna lie, that's gonna be pretty fun. All right, and lastly, here's preset 8. So you got some nice delay going on, a lot of nice reverb. Again, I think, you know, a lot of these could be very useful, very fun, and the way that I would probably use something like this would be if I was going to play, let's say, like a coffee shop and I wanted the effects and the looper and everything else. Now, I haven't tried the looper yet. I'm not huge into looping. I'm kind of starting to piddle around with it a little bit. But I do know that I will probably want the pedal companion for this if I want to start utilizing the looper feature. However, one of the really cool features that this looper has is it has drum tracks that can go with it. So you can effectively loop with a drum track and that would really fill out your sound. Now, back to what I was about to say with how I would use this thing in like a gigging setting is I would probably run the guitar through either a body res or an 82 Boss acoustic preamp, something to kind of help remove the piezo sound from the guitar, make it sound a little bit more natural. And then I would plug directly into this, have my presets all loaded up on, a little mic clip, and then run this out to a PA. I use the Evolve, I think it's the 50M. Absolutely phenomenal one and done PA system. But anyway, and then I would use this as kind of like a monitor or an extra speaker. Now, again, you're not running your microphone through this. It's just the guitar. So it's not going to do a whole lot of good if you're the singer-songwriter type. But I definitely see this having its place, especially for solo acoustic artists, and even just as a practice tool. Having the ability to set your tempo on not just a click track, but a drum track, and be able to loop it. You can slow it down, speed it up, really work on any licks or rhythm techniques that you want to use. So I think it could be a good investment for an acoustic player. The disclaimer, I did not get this gifted to me. Nobody reached out and asked me to do this. I just thought it was a good idea and something that could be useful for some of you guys. Anyway, again, thank you. If you made it this far, I always appreciate it. Like, subscribe, do all those things, and I'll see you in the next one.